In January of '96, President Clinton launched the public school uniform issue to national prominence by endorsing uniforms in his State of the Union address. Since that time, the trend to introduce uniform policies for public schools has grown in popularity. However, there are many issues that make room for debate. Some educators tell us that school uniforms will improve our children. However, there is no real advantage in improving our children by enforcing them to wear these uniforms. According to some professionals, many think that uniforms create a sense of unity and school pride. They want to get the parents involved, get the students involved, let them vote, have them pick out the style in which the majority rules, give the students a choice. These professionals also say that it would be easy recognition of someone belonging to the school, keep intruders off the school grounds, and keeping the attending students in plain view. Well, what good can we expect to come out of enforcing these uniforms? They tell us that it could eliminate 90% of the peer pressure among our students for the need of keeping up with the latest trends, which in turn will save our parents some money on buying clothing, and the students have no worries of being bullied for their clothing appearance. A height in attendance would improve. The students will have less hassle in the morning trying to decide what to wear. They want to set the tone of the classroom as a serious place of learning for these students. These uniforms could instill discipline in the students. The students will be less distracted by the clothing that they wear. And the teachers can concentrate on teaching instead of being wardrobe police every day. But there is a lot of problems that we could face from enforcing these uniforms. Uniforms take from our students freedom of self-expression and their individuality. Not everyone looks good in a uniform. Problems could arise for the overweight students, not being able to find the right size for them. And those students that are already irregular size, they will have trouble getting proper fitting clothes. Uniforms are expensive, and they're expensive to replace. The less fortunate families that can only afford one or two for their child, and for the students that possibly have a mishap at school, are they going to be sent home because they have messed up their uniform, or possibly their attendance won't be so good because the next day they won't be able to attend because they don't have a clean uniform. These uniforms do not necessarily deter student violence because most rebellious teens will look for other ways to rebel. The stealing of personal items such as jewelry and backpacks and bicycles will still occur. According to Isaac Grout, a manager of sales and marketing of Hall's Closet Uniforms and Apparel, said in an article, "There is no plausible evidence of improvement in school discipline or academic achievement due to school uniforms. The clothing worn by our students does not necessarily have any direct effect on the improvement of their learning." And also, according to Dr. Alan Hilfer, warns, by instituting a uniform policy, schools are taking away from our kids' individuality. Schools need to decide if that sacrifice is worth making. Thank you.